Hi, I'm Mark Bagley. Welcome to Invest Comics, and you're watching FFFIC.
Hi, I'm Pecker, and this is Andy Roddick. And this is Vic. Gotcha. So we'll start off. All right, we missed last week because our cameraman was deathly ill with Ebola. He just came back from Congo,
okay,
and he's okay, and he looks good. You can't see him because the camera faces this way. First thing is, last week we didn't do anything, so we're going to review just a quick on Fantastic Four. What do you think?
I thought it was great.
You thought it was great. I thought it was pretty good.
I don't remember because it was 2 weeks ago now. But
There's this giant thing that eats the stuff, and I think the thing says the word dummies too many times in like 3 pages. He's like, dummy, dummy, dummy. I want to break it up. I want to hear some other things. But the main reason we decided to start with this is
play tennis with Andy Roddick.
if you're watching this on YouTube, quick click over to the actual Invest Comics site.
There should be a link.
There should be a link. Jay likes links. We'll just point. Jay likes to make things. He's magic. I don't know how he does it. Using technology. So there'll be a link there. Go or a link down there somewhere, I guess. So it'll be permanently on the page. And name any 3 titles that artist Mark Bagley has drawn on.
Oh, I can do this.
That you liked.
I can do this.
Yes, you could, but you can't win. And this is just for continental U.S. because hey, we got to ship stuff. Sorry, these are Jay's rules.
Sorry, Canada.
Come on.
France.
Canada maybe.
Australia.
You have to ask Jay.
No, dude.
Right now it's either saying Canada or no Canada. Eh? But name those 3 in the comments there, and you can win. I believe it's a Mark Bagley autograph that he has. So there's that. Now on to some scarier stuff.
Just warn you, I'm only going to talk for like maybe 5 minutes this whole show because I apparently didn't read more than the 8 books I was supposed to.
And because now that he's a big famous international podcast star, he's got to rest his voice. He's got to rest his voice. That's worth money. That's gold. There. He's got to get like one of those body part insurances. Probably 2.
Oh, there's a Facebook group for that.
There's an app for that.
Oh, that'd be awesome. How do you make an app for it? Let's do this.
It's a lap app.
Oh.
All right. This week,
Batman 16.
Batman 16. Not so sweet 16.
It's amazing. There's a court.
Oh my goodness.
And a gesture.
There's and stuff and
I want to know what's in the tray.
What's in the tray? I know. I got Brad Pitt from 7. What's in the box? What's in the tray? What's in the tray?
I want to know.
It's apparently whatever it is. It's enough to make
It's enough to make Two-Face.
It's enough to make
Penguin go, ooh.
Penguin and Two-Face squeamish. I'm afraid.
We'll find out next issue. Next issue's the end. What?
I'm afraid this time it's not the butler serving dinner. I'm afraid that someone's serving the butler. That's what I'm afraid.
Or Gordon. What? I just want to go back and read them all again. I probably wouldn't do that after 17.
Makes me sad.
Batman and Robin 16. Oh, Damien. Damien and his dad issues.
Oh, yeah. And of course,
they just don't get along.
Proving Damien may not, he may be little master assassin. Clearly, no master detective, because even I figured out what Damien did.
Yeah, well, I figured it out by the end of the last issue.
Oddly, what was my 100% confirmation?
Was that this book and this book take place in separate?
No, when he lost a tooth. For some reason in my head, I know they would never make Batman lose a tooth.
You know, he might.
I know.
He might play Rocky. He may have lost that tooth a while ago in his youth.
He's got utility teeth. They all come out and do stuff. Batgirl number 16.
Wow.
And we found out that Batgirl 16, but in the book, Batgirl 18. We found that out.
Was she 18? Yeah, she was 18 when she got shot.
She was 17 when she got shot.
So
she's 18 now.
No. Because this takes place... Wait, what?
She says I was 17 when I got shot and blah, blah.
She was only like...
So she's, at one point she says 18, but that may be when she's seen the... That may be when she may have been still in the wheelchair talking to her counselor when she was 18.
We need like a timeline for Batgirl, Gail Simone. Now that you're not leaving, can you please send us one? You won't, but I'm going to... nonstop spam you on Twitter now. Like, I don't do this. But
remember when they used to do, what was it, the secret files? We need new 52 secret files at this point. We just need something that tells us.
Giant timeline. I want to make
Stuff.
the timeline.
But, this was good. Her brother is almost creepier than the Joker.
Yeah, did you read the Black Mirror that Scott Snyder did in Detective Comics before the relaunch?
No.
You go read that. You stop reviewing, you go read it. Superior Spider-Man
Back
#1.
was good. I didn't hate it.
I didn't
This
hate
was
it
from
until
last
last
week.
page.
That's part of what I like.
Last page is stupid.
No.
He's not dead. He's not out of the book for more than one issue. He couldn't make it through a whole issue without appearing. Sorry, spoiler, it's been out for a
Look,
week.
it's either something they've been planning for 72 years, or it's something they decided to pencil in so that people would stop emailing death threats to Dan Slott. Either way, I personally think that Peter Parker's personality should have been trapped in one of those spider bots, and it should have gotten its own book. I would have read the hell out of that.
Would have been more entertaining than this. That ending.
You're a hostile man.
That ending sucked. The book was good up until that ending.
I was ready to hate.
Also, I want to complain about it again. How does Mary Jane not figure it out? I'm just saying, she knows him better than anyone. When has Peter ever called you woman? Or belittled you? Exactly.
Well, maybe that's part of why they broke up after the,
Well, they
after
broke
the
up
redo.
because
he kept calling her a woman. You don't know. You don't get every moment of their little life.
Captain America.
I sort of like
Captain America 3 is like Ninja Turtles with Krang.
Yeah. Cranked in America because he's got.
I haven't been reading
Zola.
this.
He's got Baron Zola.
I'm just not a fan of John Romita.
Baron Zola finds a new house.
Dude, it's Krang. Look at that. It's totally Krang.
Turns out all the Marvel Universe. That's the thing now in the Marvel Universe. It's like a fad for superheroes to have villains in their bodies. Malice will be the most popular X character. Everybody wearing those Joker colors.
Extermination #8 came out.
It's over.
Is it?
Yeah, and it was good. The ending was better than. I thought I liked it when I thought it was some kind of weird buddy comedy, and I did like it. But then all of a sudden it started going to, no, it's not a weird buddy comedy, it's another one of those, the good guys are bad guys, and the bad guy is a good guy. But then I was like, so I thought, it's suddenly taking a turn for the formulaic. But then it turns out the really, really good guy is a really, really bad guy, and the really, really bad guy is just enough of a good guy.
I can't do anything.
It's just enough of a good guy to maintain his bad guy status and take over the world as he saves it. Really, which is all he kept saying he was going to do through the whole series.
Because there's a bug in Extermination. There was a giant spider in my bathroom last night, and I freaked out and ran out of my bathroom like a little girl. Texted my roommate.
There was, see, you say giant spider, we'll do this, boom. He said giant spider. There was a giant spider in
Frickin' spiders.
Avenging Spider-Man.
How does no one else pick up on it? Like, seriously.
Wolverine picks up on it, but
Why doesn't it say?
he does. He does. Wolverine actually says to Rachel, Phoenix, Rachel Gray, he says, scan his mind. What the hell's up with him? And she's like, and he goes, no, I wear the mask for a reason. I'll sue, he says. That's his big, I'll sue if you sue. And she's like, Logan, we don't. And then he says it because Spidey doesn't like Logan constantly going, what are you doing? He goes, and he just grabs him. He goes, he's like, don't you touch me, Wolverine. And he slams him and he beats him up. And then the rest of the X-Men are like, whoa, did Spider-Man just beat the crap out of Wolverine? And then he's like, what, you guys never wanted to beat up Wolverine? And they're like, true, I see your point. Iceman's like, I'm thinking about it right. He's like, you never thought about beating up Wolverine? Iceman's like, I'm thinking about it right now. Because Iceman's just awesome no matter who writes him.
I still just don't like Superior
So I was accepting. No, this was good. This was good. And I loved him in Daredevil. He's Superior Spider-Man.
We'll get to that.
I liked it.
Why was this next book long? X Factor 250. Coming towards the end.
It's we got and Guido's back. Yay! No, not so yay. Not so yay. Turns out everybody in Hell. Remember that Constantine story where all the guys in Hell had a big fight over Hell, and then Constantine was like, tricked them all and sold his soul. There's no Constantine to end this, so Madrox is going to have to pull a Constantine. But ultimately, what they're after at the moment,
John Wood. I'm keeping track. Wood
is they want to take out Rain Sinclair, Wolfsbane's half mutant werewolf, half Asgardian wolf god son, and yeah, the whole team's just falling apart and sort of coming together. to prevent this.
Saga number 9.
So good, threw me for a loop. I thought, yay!
It's only on the will
And then it was,
and on the stock. And Gwendolyn, that's the other girl's name.
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn and the little girl. That's all this is.
And the lying cat continues to be the most awesome character in the
pretty
book.
badass.
Just the looks they're giving
It's just-
him.
this
He's lying with the
phenomenal.
little girl. And he's all curled up. The lion cat's like,
But-
lying.
Yeah, but it's
This
Brian
book is so good.
Brian
This is
K.
so
Vaughan
good.
just continues to write one of the best books. The best book of the year, in my opinion.
Not lying.
Not Indestructible Hulk number 3.
This is really good. Really, they're coming up with great ways. It's Mark Waid, all right? He's a genius. And they go to stop AIM from extracting this scientist who's got secrets that they don't want AIM to have. So they go in, and they let AIM get the guy, but not because it's actually him. AIM will put this big mask, metal container mask over the guy's head. They replace it with Banner. And then the guy's like, why would you let them get away with a spy who doesn't look anything like me? And they're like, oh no, that's not a spy. That's a WMD. And they rip the mask off. And they're like, you'll tell us all your secret. Who the hell are you? And he goes, my name's Banner. And then as he starts hulking out, the last thing, the last coherent thought is, he goes, the spontaneous smell of urine lets me know they've heard of me.
Superboy 16.
Was actually really good. I'm liking Hell on Earth in general. This was Tom DeFalco's strongest Superboy story since he's taken over the Superboy writing. It didn't have the artist. It didn't have R.B. Silva on art. Oddly, all the ones with R.B. Silva's art that I liked, he's not on the cover. This time, R.B. Silva did the cover, and a couple other guys did the art. Art was really, really good. Had like a kind of Cully Hamner meets Todd Knock kind of feel to it, and the story was good. And Superboy's interaction with the Justice League, this was a lot better than I dared to hope it would be, and I'm hoping it stays this way.
Black Beetle number 1.
This book is awesome. This book is so good. It's like a pulp. It's just it's I don't even have words. It's just so artsily, moodily drawn and colored, and the story is just it's all one of those narrative pulp style. He's thinking stuff the whole time out doing. It's just really, 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 really good. Did you yawn during Black Beetle?
Bloodshot number 7. I yawn a lot.
Didn't you stop Bloodshot for this?
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
No, I decided I'm going to read Valiant stuff in trade besides Exo and Archer.
I'll forgive you for this. I'm going to read them in both because I don't know why, but because they're that good. But this starts to explain the connection between the Spirit Soaring, the Bloodshot guys, and
Like I said, I'm not reading.
and the Harbinger group. Basically, that was Bloodshot's primary thing. Was they kept sending him out to gather up all the little Harbinger type kids, all the little kids with powers. So kids with powers don't like Bloodshot so much. Bloodshot has no idea. He thinks he's saving them. So,
Crow number 2.
Holocaust.
Following you.
Holocaust victim. Jewish Holocaust victim. Crow. Revenge on Nazis.
Alright.
J.O. Barr. Magnifique.
Oh, I got stuff yelling.
You can't go
It's
before
like
Sam Newton.
It's like Pringles.
You're going before Sam
No,
Newton.
I'm well, yeah, I guess I am. Daredevil number 22 is amazing.
It was
Besides
so good.
Chris Samnee's
So
Spider-Man was a
good.
little weird. But other than that, I mean, this book was fantastic.
No, but it was supposed to be a little weird.
Never thought 3 words I've never thought of him.
Four words, never before used as a good thing in the in the human language. As he phrased it, is a good quote. Look,
Thank God for Stiltman.
yeah, but what's the build-up?
I can save this friendship with the magic combination of 4 words that have never ever been spoken in any language in this order before. Thank God for Stiltman. And it's Daredevil and Superior Spider-Man.
And the
versus
best
Stiltman.
is Stiltman has modified, so now instead of just the stilt legs, he's got
Doc Ock.
he's got stilt arms because he modified Doc Ock's tentacles. Unfortunately, stealing Doc Ock's technology is not the thing to do if Doc Ock's personality is currently driving the Spider-Man body, because he takes the crap very personally. And he and Daredevil just beat the crap out of Stiltman.
Archer and Armstrong #6.
So good.
Totally, dude. I had to look at the cover halfway through. I'm like, this is Archer and Armstrong, right? I'm not reading the wrong book because they weren't in it until like the very end. But
They showed up in the end. But
it was pretty awesome.
There's what the heck was there? Something like Archer's singing some damn song at one point as they're shooting at him. They're just some good. Oh, the whole all of Archer's all of Armstrong's talk while his brother, the Eternal Warrior, is kicking ass, and he's like, I could have done that. Sure, what was the bit? I wear leather, and I'm badass, and all the chicks dig me, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, look at my callous disregard for human life. I wear leather, and I'm all badass, and chicks dig me. Oh, Archer. Armstrong. He's so good. He's so good.
Archer's. Sorry. New Avengers 2. I just saw this here. 2. I feel like I need to take science classes again.
Yeah, it's
Jonathan Hickman at his finest. Like it's
heavy.
There's a lot happening.
A lot of heavy.
Well, it was good. I enjoyed it. I was reading it, and then these things started. I was like, "Whoa, hold on here. Let me get out my notes."
There's diagrams.
It's
the all physics issue.
I enjoy it, but I really need to figure out what's going on. Team 7, #4.
You read this?
Yeah, it's probably getting canceled soon.
Oh, but it's Robert Jordan.
Yeah, I know. Sales just aren't there.
It's Justin Jordan, and it's good, and it's very interesting way. I don't think I've ever really liked. Who's the guy that wears a handkerchief over his face?
Grifter.
Yeah, believe you guys. I don't think I've ever liked Grifter before. I don't even read enough that even on the 4th issue of a book that he's a main character of, I still don't know who the hell he is. But Grifter comes up with when you've got to defeat Eclipso, that's bad. When you've got to defeat Eclipso and he's currently inside Deathstroke, that's really bad. But Cole does it. What are you giggling?
Inside Deathstroke. Wait, Eclipso inside Deathstroke.
Get close.
Banshee Origins. It was free.
It was free. It was good. And right after I read it, I saw my first ever commercial for the show. I totally want to see the show. Tragically, it's on.
You don't get Cinemax?
I do not. It's one of the movie channels I don't get. So,
because
thanks for giving me a free book.
You don't want to watch late night Cinemax? I hear it's really good. Not that I know. Suicide Squad 16.
It's good. There's an interesting twist that the Suicide Squad seems to have a little harder time with the suicide part. They're really just a squad at this point.
Yo-Yo's in it.
Yo-Yo's about to have some family issues. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, what was the line that Shark Cat said? King Shark said,
I eat great whites like Tic Tacs.
I eat great whites like Tic Tacs. Yeah, you do, buddy. You.
I'm a hammerhead, and I eat great whites like Tic Tacs.
Deathstroke 16. Justin Jordan, right? Yeah, Justin Jordan.
It was good.
I read the first issue. I liked it. I didn't read this one yet. That's my review.
I have to look to remember because I read this. Yes. Oh yeah, this is the second part of the Unkillable Man. Yeah. This was good. This was Deathstroke not just having to kill, Deathstroke having to think, because it's not just you can kill this guy as many times. You have to get him to want to die, and that was a new thing for young Mr. Deathstroke, who's not really that young.
Threshold presents the Honey.
Threshold. The first part was.
Why is it in this pile, Sebastian? We both agreed it was crap.
No. The Larfleeze part was really good.
That's not the book, though. That's the backup story.
The book part, well...
The main story had to do with that crappy book.
Yeah.
With the crappy
Basically,
character
I'm really
from that crappy annual.
So you're saying you don't like Jedediah Cole? This is what you're telling me. I'm waiting for the Little Psycho Bunny. I want Captain Carrot. But the main part was okay. It wasn't as bad as I feared it would be.
Did you read that annual last week?
Yes. And the annual...
That was the worst comic I've read in a long time.
The annual was hard to get through. I'll give you that. This was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't
when
horrible.
The annual's that bad, it's hard for me to go, I should read this next issue.
Yeah, well, I did.
Well, you have...
Because I like the idea of a guy who shoves his ring in his chest.
Would. Ravengers #8.
was really good. This is the hands down best issue of Ravager so far, which I'll admit is a pretty low bar. But Michael Allen Nelson, who pretty much for several years wrote everything for Boom. He was Boom, I think. They let him out. They left the cage open, and Michael's like, "Woo, other company." And now he's writing over here, and it was really, 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 really good. I was actually able to enjoy these characters, enjoy these stories. It was just good.
Legion Law 16
Is over.
All right on. Savage Wolverine #1.
It's really pretty.
Venom 30. Not arguing with you on these reviews. I'm fine with this.
Venom 30. This is him getting ready for the big move. It's good. It's going on right in Venom. Get ready for the return of Eddie Brock as Toxin.
Billy the Kid, Old Time Oddities, and the Orm of Loch Ness, #4 out of 4.
So good.
You might want to condense the title.
I think they should expand the title so that there's just a picture as big at the bottom. But it was really, really, really good. I love that series. Just read it. It's fun. It's funny. It's scary. It's serious. It's good.
On to X-Men #6 in about 2 months.
I was gonna say it came out. The series started
They just
yesterday.
don't stop. They just
They're
keep pushing them out.
First trade's out in a minute. It's just
Like, dear God.
It's good.
There's a lot. I haven't been reading it.
I feel bad for little Cyclops. I really do. I feel bad for little Cyclops. I feel a different kind of bad for little Angel because he finally meets crazy born again. I think I'm an angel, and can't get a straight answer. Everybody else gets to meet themselves, and they're all just like, "Look, this is going to screw with the time stream." But when you go back, because they're all convinced eventually they're going to go back, Professor X is going to wipe this out of your mind. So we'll tell you everything. No, poor Angel gets stuck with our Angel, who's like, where'd you get those metal wings? Like, honestly, I don't think I know. He's like, how did this happen to you? I don't know. You want to fly? Of course you do. Let's fly. And poor Angel, who doesn't want to be in our time, is stuck with Angel has no idea about anything and really doesn't care. So that's plus. Yeah, but this Angel's happy. Angel's happy.
I'm happy.
You're not.
I just don't.
You are a miserable SOB. Miserable.
I'm miserable.
SOB. Miserable SOB.
No, I'm not. I'm really happy. I have a great life going for me.
Lying.
No.
See the cat. There's cats everywhere.
I have a
Lying.
great life going
Lying.
for me right now.
I believe you, but you're still miserable. You're just a
I'm not
miserable.
miserable. I just don't smile.
You're
I
a
don't show
curmudgeon.
emotion.
You're a curmudgeon.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't show emotion a lot. Ow!
See, you just.
What I'm meant to do.
I'll pay for that.
I can have mine. Invincible Volume 17.
Finally, in Invincible, I get to say stuff. Like
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I've
this
been
is
saying
good.
it for like 8 months, so you can finally talk.
Oh, this was so good, and I already I have hints of what's to come, so I feel so good, and it's gorgeous, and I got to finally read the full details. I'd read a little bit, but I got to read the full details on
Monster Girl being a monster baby.
Yeah, Monster Girl and Rex Robot in alternate dimension land, and it's just good. And New Invincible makes me a little nervous. What with his penchant to
Don't worry, he won't be around.
accidentally kill his entire family
won't be
on a regular basis.
Everyone's dying.
But he's on the cover at number 101,
Sure is.
and Mark is not.
Yeah, right.
So this makes
Yeah,
me.
they're going to kill off the guy who's been around since issue 1. That makes sense.
Robert Kirkman.
Hey,
Doesn't he have that other book where nobody's been in it?
Rick has.
Yeah, but
Love Rick.
there's still only Rick's like he's missing a hand, an eye, a nose,
He's missing
one
a
testicle,
hand. He's missing his right hand.
half a mustache.
Yeah, he's missing his right hand. He's fine. He can't grow a mustache.
His son is actually
Zombies don't grow mustaches. And they're
he's
fine.
got 3/4 of a son, no wife, and a dead baby that may or may not have been
Well,
his or his best
spoiler
friend.
alert, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's like the comic book, that volume's been out for 4 or 5 years now. Just spoil anything else you want to spoil for him? You want to
It's
tell
not
him
like
that
it's not
Shane
like,
doesn't make it past the first 6 issues?
it's not like this is your podcast with 500 people listening.
Yeah, we got podcasts. Jay posted a link somewhere for our podcast because it's
Breaking the fourth wall.
yeah. My friend Shaun Cowell and I, and apparently you guys like it a little bit. I mean, we had a lot of listens.
There's a happy Shaun, a smart Shaun, and this guy.
Boy, I talked a lot in my podcast.
Notice he didn't argue this morning.
I don't want to argue. I know the truth.
But all right, so don't
like
forget three titles that you like Mark Bagley on. Post them on the Invest Comics page. Win an autograph. Jay's probably posted things in the beginning that have links and
Probably
pictures of things.
pictures all
and
over
stuff.
us. There's no us. It's just like
Yeah, I don't even know. We're not.
we're like little hands, like the episode of Aqua Teen where you keep clicking the spam and more keeps popping up.
Like any
that.
assistant editor's month at Marvel, where they have the comics code is always over somebody, or a little barcode is people peeking out.
Oh man, the camera just shook. It was
Earthquake! What? Oh,
Like a split second.
I was
It was horrible.
scared. I was afraid. I'm a
I
little queasy.
was pulling Mallrats. Anyone who hasn't seen Mallrats, go see it. So that's
Ship. I see the boat.
I see the boat. I see a schooner. It's not a schooner. It's a sailboat. Schooner is a sailboat, dummy. That's not the Easter Bunny. It's just a guy in a suit. I love Mallrats.
What? Can you think of a better way to end? I cannot. All right. Good night.
Go watch
everybody.
Archer tonight. Chat on. Woo. Or